Welcome, my lovely Libra. Libra, your card in tarot is the Justice card. This is a balancing of opposites. This is your actions have created the present situation, and of course your actions can get you out of it. Alright, just a quick announcement for everyone. I am now offering personal readings as a service. Please email me at qclovers1111@gmail.com for more information. And of course, see the box below for the details, so you don't have to write anything down right now. And definitely, I will always be giving away free personal readings, so keep an eye on the comments below. If you offer comments, I will definitely pick from there who will get a free reading. Okay, this is also your energy and card reading for the week of August 19th through August 25th, 2019. It is a general reading for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and house positions, but still will not apply to all. However, do hang around for the entirety of the reading for collective Libra messages. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. Okay, this past week, on that 15th, I did a live for it, and I did some personal readings on there. We had that Aquarius full moon. It was turbulent course correction, a lot of angry people. It's represented by the Seven of Swords. There's just the card of deception. It is something that has to be done under cover of darkness, and yeah, a lot of deception revealed that we had to deal with. It's like an enemy in our midst. Somebody is not our friend that we thought. And this week, more of that slapping energy, slapping away that Leo Sun energy, we're going to come into Virgo. Venus in Virgo first, and then Sun in Virgo this week as well. The Virgo card is the Hermit card. First and foremost, Virgo is about bringing about the harvest with mental and physical energy. But it is also to see the glow of our own light by going into the darkness. It's quite a week to get into. Venus in Virgo on the 21st. This is discriminating and devoted. Love takes a sensible turn. So, yep, we're getting into earthy energy. A Virgo in love is critical with high standards, matter-of-fact attitude, and, of course, definitely very practical. Grounding a lot of our energy that we've just been floating along in the summer. And then we have Sun in Virgo on the 23rd. This is perfection and flawlessness, the details, discrimination, practicality, service, analysis. Virgos, again, bring about the harvest with physical and mental energy. Libras, it's a lot to take in. So, I'm going to do 3 lines. I'm going to do my old spreads that I used to do, which is basically the energy you're bringing in, the energy that's going to hit you during the week, and of course the end of the week results. How we're all going to respond to that, get some spirit messages, and then pull some cards from Cartomancy for some further clarifications. All right, Libras. King of Wands energy you're bringing in with you. This is very active energy. This is considering the future in terms of the whole year, not just one day. Everybody eats every day, not just today, kind of thing. And it's making decisions for that. It's definitely building a castle of fortune. You could have a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy right now. And I definitely have the Tower. This is the Tower in reverse. A major change coming. A lightning strike of energy. A lot of us found out who our villains were in our lives last week. Who is really not helping us along. It was very tough energy for me to take in. But then you're able to lift up that energy. So you definitely have the energy of, ready. This fire, I knew that fire sign was your energy because this is the 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior, but this is the wounded warrior going into the last battle. They see it coming. They know it's here. And absolutely, you're ready. Even that card represents that you're going to win this next battle. And this Queen of Coins in reverse. And as your energy, it would be you struggling financially a little bit, having a little trouble, maybe overspending to get by. That was definitely in that Aquarius full moon energy. You could have an earth sign in your midst, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that, no, that's your energy. You might be struggling a little bit financially. What kind of energy is going to hit you this week? I had a flipper here. Yeah, that is definitely you financially, because you're going to feel left out in the cold financially. This could be losing a job. This could be making a change that is separating you from basically everyone else, kind of feeling in value. Right now, this Virgo energy coming in is a return to the traditional, a return to the holidays, a return to the school schedules. And I feel like you're not going back there. A lot of us have gone through quite a lot of change that will not take us back there. But because everyone else is doing it, it's that expectation that, oh, all that weirdo Libra energy that happened this summer and all that weirdo demands that Libra made for independence and what have you, it's going to go away once that all gets back to normal. But you're like, no, I'm fighting for this. Even if it leaves me a poor woman or a poor man, you don't care, because especially this energy, this is that single energy, that solo power energy. All right. Yeah, Seven of Swords. This is that full moon, Aquarius energy, something that has to be done in darkness. I've actually felt most of the signs, including you right now, embodying this energy in terms of there are things that have to be done that I just don't need to tell people. I remember the first time I ever sat with a psychiatrist, I was 20, and I was about to have a baby, and I was just nervous as heck, and they told me, go see the psychiatrist. And one of the first things the psychiatrist told me was that he's like, you know, you don't have to tell your parents everything. They don't have to know everything about your life. It's part of being adult. It's a part of taking on your own maturity. And this is that sense of, there are things that I just have to do that don't involve certain people. And especially if they have been deceptive, you need to leave. Take your thoughts with you and just get out of there. With whatever you're wearing, you don't fit in anyway. It's that feeling of being apart, because you're about to find a match. You're about to find true love. You're about to find alchemy and change within somebody, a chemistry kind of relationship. It even feels like love at first sight in this card right now, the way they're looking at each other here, my Libras. And yeah, it's going to take you out of that broken-hearted energy, that lonely energy. You're going to take the knowledge of your broken hearts. And this is you with the Page of Swords. You're going to approach somebody in love, I feel, or they're going to approach you in love. Page of Swords could be an offer. They could be a spy that you've got an eye on. You're being a Libra. It could be your energy. There's somebody you have your eye on, and you're willing to move forward with them, no matter how lonely you've become. You're not really worried about it. I feel this energy is heavy and a little bit sad, but it's a have to be done. It had to be done kind of feeling. And then a Page of Cups in reverse. This is okay. This is just not expressing emotions. This is being a bit selfish. This is could be a water sign. That would be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. My Libras, let's see how this energy ends up for the week. Queen of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups, your new match might be a water sign. And you are not sure if you want to come in. You're not sure if you want to open up your heart to this. I think there's a hesitation here, my Libras. There's a hesitation in love. There's a hesitation. Yeah, mostly I think you're worried about money because you just got that good and you're concerned that this is going to bring you some misfortune. I think you've been robbed before in a relationship, probably, because Libras are very fair. And if you can convince them it's fair, they'll go for it. And so if you're lying, they'll miss it sometimes. My poor Libras are taking advantage of much too much for that. So are Aries, that's why I know about it. This is advice from Spirit. Spirit says, you will have happiness and joy. With this Three of Cups, it's celebration, a reason to celebrate, because the fighting is going to be over. You're going to hold your position. You're not going to move from this. You're going to say, this is the way it's going to be. And it's going to be a reason to celebrate, because you're going to come into your cultural position. The Empress is all about culture, it's all about tradition, but it's also about finding your place in the world, in the really real world, in like the in the 3D world, in the grounded world, in that Virgo world, right, that we're moving into this week. And this tells me that you're taking your place in that position. This is like a maturity, and this is advice from Spirit. Take it. There's happiness there in holding this position. And the Knight of Cups in reverse, you're still having trouble moving forward in love. The Moon card is here, and that's because there are things you don't know. Things that, I'm going to pull one more card because I feel this Knight and this Page of Cups is your energy. I think you're just afraid of pain from a past relationship with a Page of Coins. I think you're just afraid of the past. Somebody left you with 10 swords in the back, left you for dead. And it was probably an earth sign. And that's why you're having trouble moving forward, because there were things that they didn't tell you as well. And this Moon is almost like this Moon in reverse, actually. Spirit is saying that this is you saying, I know how this is going to end up. And I don't think so, because there's a lot of light here. Even with the Moon, this is like, I know how things are going to be. No, you don't. So it's like Spirit says, you will find your place. You may not, okay, this may not have to do with the lovey-dovey part, this part here. This might just have to do with the fact that you're about to, don't be so cynical is the word that Spirit is saying, but you're going to find your place in the culture. It's like finding your tribe, finding, it's like, the people you work with are open with you, and you can be you. This is you being you in the outside world. Absolutely. I don't think a lot of my readings focus on, so basically just to recover, you're going to get hit with a bit of energy this week, or you have this, actually this is you now with this Tower in reverse. So you're going to get hit with this energy of like, okay, it's now, I don't get to hide anymore. I don't get to hide anymore. I don't have to. Or I don't have to, change myself to approach anyone. It's the power of self is what I feel. And once you manage that, it's going to open up you to love. Your heart is going to start opening to love. There's still a lot of hesitation in love here, but I feel like you're gonna feel, because you have options in love. When this card is in reverse like this in the Cartomancy, it tells me you know exactly who you want. You have a lot of options, but there's one in particular heart down the middle here that you would prefer. Lots of options, but you know what you want in love, which tells me that it may not be a particular person, but you've actually defined what you want in love because you've been through it. You've been through the 10 of Swords. I think you have fresh wounds is what Spirit is telling me. Sometimes the 7 of Cups in reverse is also because you are stuck on somebody that you really need to let go, a past relationship. And the 10 of Swords would tell me also, sweethearts, that it wasn't very fun. It was very painful. It was very difficult. It was a King of Hearts, perhaps, or you need to embrace your King of Hearts. Hold on, let's get some more. Oh no, you will find victory in love with this King of Hearts. There is a water sign coming into your midst, but there's this King of Hearts. It's very parental energy. It could actually be a parent and not a love scenario, that you and your parents are really, especially since there was such an individualization and standing in your own power, kind of feeling in this energy of, you're also not sure if you want to approach anybody as yourself with the Page of Swords. That is definitely something that you're nervous about. But whatever you're doing, it's going to garner quite a respect from this water sign. Could be a boss or parent, like I said. Let me see if I can get a little more from the Cartomancy here. Queen of Fire. This is doing it. This could be a fire sign in your midst. I feel like, again, it could be a mother energy. It's using your will to move forward. Jack of Diamonds would be a message about money. Well, of course, because you've been doing the work with the Queen of Wands there. And the Four of Hearts. Four of Hearts can be dissatisfaction with love, in the current love in the moment. Like, you just don't feel like loving anybody right now, even because you're so focused on your pentacles, getting that settled, establishing yourself in the physical world, that perhaps you just don't really give a fart's ass about love right now. And but it also means it's a resting card. It's sleeping on it. It's like it's letting your dreams and messages come to you for the future. It also has that Hermity card feeling for me all the time. Seven of Swords. Yeah. You're pulling on that Aquarius full moon energy. You know who your enemies are. It's a painful truth. Don't sit in it. This has you sitting in it a little too long. Three of Diamonds, yeah. Okay, this deception might have been in work or money. Whatever deception you found out. And it makes a lot of sense because of the fact that you do want to establish yourself better in the physical world. And it's just, and that's where the deception was. It might have been that you had something that was going to do that for you, but there was finagling. There was interference. Threes can be interference because there's more than one person involved. Four of Diamonds is definitely building up your resources, working to build those up again. A bit of a hoarding card sometimes, but this Four of Clovers is that marriage card, a union card, and it's with work. I know this is Five of Clovers can be a negative card. It can be a fighting card, a Five of Wands card. But with next to this Four of Clovers card, which is a marriage, a reason to celebrate, it means that you're going to find the work. The work. Not only are you going to be able to increase your pence, but you're going to find the work that inspires you. If not, move towards that energy. Find that energy to move towards because it's calling out your name right now. Yeah. Exercise your power. Joker says just use it. Yeah, you have an opportunity right now. Jupiter is direct, and that is fortune and effort over work and paycheck. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get a paycheck signed by somebody to reach your fortune, but it's absolutely find your fortune because you have a new value coming, and you don't see it. This card is in reverse. This is you thinking you have to work in the standard system. No, you must find the truth of the matter. The big truth that I have here in this line of cards is that the Seven of Swords, this truth that's hitting you, is that your work and your growing your fortune does not have to be the traditional way. You can do something different. You can find a marriage between spirit and work and a re-celebration and work. You can find meaning in your work and still support yourself, my lovely Libras. Wow. That was very good. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Again, please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, and donate. Links below. And check out my personal readings. Again, email me at qclovers at qclovers1111 at gmail.com. And have a great week, my lovely Libras.